Hello, welcome to my channel once again. And in today's tutorial, we're going to look at two important operations in data analysis. That is merging and appending. So the difference is that with merging, if you have a data set that has a common, column that links them together, you can use that common column to merge them. Just like in database, we have primary and foreign keys. So let's assume a client sends you a data in Excel that has two sheets, and these sheets has a common field that links them together. We can merge them using that common field. Then also appending is whereby you work on different data every month. So let's assume that in January, sales returns or marketing department returns their sales record, and you use it to create a report or dashboard. Then in February, they also bring another data, sales data, and you need to add it to January's data to update your dashboard or report. How do you do that? So Powerquery provides appending to merge uh, data from two periods. It can be monthly records or yearly records. Then merging is also used to combine data based on a common column, which we mostly call uh, keys. So I'll open this data set to show you what I mean by that. So if you look at this Excel sheet, we have three sheets. So the first one is the product sheet, then the second one is the sales sheet. So in the sales sheet, we have the product ID without the product name. Then in the product table, we have the product name, the price, and also the production cost, and also the product ID. So this ID is a common field that you can, or a common column that you can see in the product sheet and also in the sales sheet. So based on these common columns, we can merge these sheets using Power Query's merge tool. So I will just go back to Power BI and try to open the Excel file. So I will just use this shortcut here. Then I'll select this data set. So once you select the data set, it loads into the navigator where you can preview your data. So I will only use these two sheets. So I'll select product, or I'll select sales and product. So currently, this is the two data sets that we want to merge together based on a common column, which is the product ID. So once I select both of them, or I check both of them, you just go to transform data. So this will load the data into Power Query. And Power Query is a tool that we use to transform or clean data in data analysis. And it's a Microsoft product which can be found in Microsoft Excel as well as Power BI. So this is our sales data set. Then this is also our product data set. So I'll just click on the sales data set. Then under home, you see the merge option here. So I'll just click on merge. You have two options to choose: merge queries, then merge queries as new. So if you want to keep the original data sheets, you can use merge queries as new. So let's use merge queries as new. So once we select merge queries as new, we get this box or this dialog box that gives us, or that selects the first sales data. Then we are asked to provide a second data set, which is the product. So I'll just select the product. Then I make sure that I highlight the common field, which is the product ID. So I'll highlight this one. Then I'll highlight this as well. So down here you see that the selection matches 74 of 74 rows. So once you select the common fields, you just press on OK. So when you press on OK, you see a new merge has been created. But then we are not done. You have to, come to this side and or look for this icon. So this is where we will complete the merge. So all that you need to do is to click on this icon to open this box. Then you just do OK. So this will merge the data set for us. So you can see we have data from the products table merged with data from the sales data. So now we have what? The product name, the product price, the cost, and also, yes, then the product ID. But since we have the product name, we will not need the product ID. So I'll just select and remove it from the data. Then I also select this one and remove it. So you see now, when you look at the old sales data, uh, we only have what? The product name. No, we have the customer, the product ID, then what? The order ID, the unit sold, and the date purchased. When you look at the old product table too, we have the product name, the ID, the price, that's the unit price, and also the production cost. So now when we go to our new merge, you can see that we have the customer, the order ID, the unit sold, then the date purchased, then the product. But we can hold the product and move it to this side, so that at least we have the product name before the quantities purchased. Then we can also move the date to the first row or to the first column. Yes. So now we have the date, the customer ID. Then let's also rename these columns. So there's the production cost. Then there's the price. Okay. Then the product name too. We can get rid of this. So now we have our data merged together nicely based on the common product ID. So now we can rename this to, let's say, merged data set. So once you are done, you can click on close to apply, close and apply. Then this will load the data in a merged form for us, including the old ones that we loaded. So if we don't want the old one again, we can just delete them. Okay. So next thing that I want us to look at is appending. So with appending to, I will open the Excel files that we want to append. So when you open this folder, you see we have sales records for 2017, 2018, 19, and 2020. So these are the different sales records that was sent to us, and we are supposed to merge them together so that we can do analysis on all the years from 2017 to 2020. And one thing that you need to note is that when you want to merge data, you want to append, no, it's appending. When you want to combine data together using the append method or append operation, you have to ensure that the data set has the same column names. So I'll open all these Excel sheets for us to see. Okay, so you see we have customer ID. This is 2020. From customer ID to ship mode, that's 2019. Then for 2018 to order ID to ship mode. So this column should be the same for each of the data sets or each of the data. So now we can load them into Powerquery and merge and combine them or append them together. So I'll select the 2017 data set, which will load into Powerquery. I'll go to new source. Excel workbook, select 2018. Okay. I'll go to new source again. Excel. I'll select 2019. Okay. New source again. Excel workbook 2020. Okay. So now we have all our data loaded into Powerquery. So what I'll do is I'll delete these ones since we don't need them again. So I'll delete them. Okay. Now we have from 2017 to 2020 data set, and we're gonna use the append method to append all of them. So under home again, you see append queries here. So you drop down and choose append queries as new or append queries. If you choose append queries, it will merge all of them together and you not get the original data set again. But I prefer using append queries as new so that at least we have the original data sets and we can reference to. Okay, so you get this append dialog box. So it asks you, do you want to append 2 tables or 3 or more? We have 4 sheets, so I'll choose 3 or more. Then the first one is already selected for us, so I'll select the other 3 and add it to tables to append. Then OK. So once we select OK, you see that we get a new append data here, but then it's not yet combined. Okay, it's combined. Yes. So to be able to see whether it's combined, we have to load it into Power BI. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just choose close and apply. And wait for it to load into Power BI. So once it loads into Power BI, I'll just click on this append, then go to the table view, then filter by the date. So you can see we have 2017, 2018, 19, yes, and 2020. So now the data set is appended or combined together. So that's how you can combine multiple data sets and also merge data sets that has common fields on different sheets. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing and also share the video for others to also enjoy. Thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorial.